Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Connor, and today I'm going to be doing a book and movie review on The Halloween Tree by Ray Bradbury. The Halloween Tree is a movie that I used to watch a lot when I was a kid, and then I found out that, one, there was a book source material, and it was by Ray Bradbury, and two, that the movie, one of the voices in it, the narrator of the story, is Ray Bradbury, and he's the one who, kind of wrote the script for the movie. So I wanted to experience both again, especially because it was just October, and I wanted to pick up a couple of kind of spookier vibe books, so this one fit the bill. If you guys don't know, this follows a bunch of boys. Kind of the main one that you follow is Tom Skelton. They're all dressed up, and it's Halloween, and they go to their friend Pipkin's house and find out that he's not dressed up yet. Pipkin tells them to go ahead, and as they go towards this creepy mansion that has a Halloween tree at it, let me find the creepy mansion. There's the creepy mansion. They find out that Pipkin is in trouble, and the boys have to try to track him down. To do that, they have to team up with the guy who's living at that mansion, Mr. Moundshroud, and they have to go through different time periods and experience different traditions that happen during the fall time, kind of like the precursors for Halloween, and it just follows them on that journey. As usual with my book reviews, I'm going to go through my pros, go through my cons, give you my rating, and then talk about the movie. My first pro for this book is that it just really captured the excitement of Halloween, getting dressed up, going around with your friends, going trick-or-treating. The boys are so excited and are all dressed up and are really excited about being in their different costumes. They don't even tell each other who they are when they're in costume, and I felt like this book really just captured how excited I used to be as a child to get dressed up and go trick-or-treating and everything like that. I still get dressed up, but now I give out candy. This book is a fun romp. It is so much adventuring because they're going through different time periods. They go to places like ancient Egypt and go to Mexico, and they go to France, and I think they might go to Stonehenge or something like that, but they go to so many different places and experience so many different things that I was just having a really good time going along on that journey with them. Another pro for this book was Mr. Moundshroud. I really liked how cantankerous and cranky he is. I thought that he matched his mansion and the Halloween tree really well. Also, I just love the Halloween tree. It's a tree that has a bunch of pumpkins on it, and there are different people's faces on them, so really liked that. And as I kind of mentioned already, I really liked all of these different places and all of these different time periods that we got to go to. It really shows what elements the current Halloween has pulled from different cultures and different time periods and everything like that. You really get the background of why people dress up as certain things like mummies and witches and monsters and all of the, normal things that people dress up as. So I really liked all of these different places. It was a ton of fun. I thought that it was really well done and well woven into this story. And the last pro that I'm going to talk about is that I didn't remember how dark this book is. At the end of the book, they have to do something, and I didn't realize when I was a kid and watching the movie how important that was. So I really liked that this is kind of a darker book. Not crazy dark or anything like that, but I didn't remember that happens, so I do like the ending of this as well. The only con that I had for this book was that I think that there was way too many characters. There were way too many boys in this group to keep track of. It's definitely a big hurdle when you start the novel because it takes a lot of time and a lot of effort to keep track of everyone and who they're dressed up as and everything like that. So I found it a little difficult to get into because there were so many characters. There were a lot of names, so keep that in mind if you're going to pick this one up. But I still ended up giving this book 4 stars. I really, really enjoyed it. But it's also a nostalgic thing for me, so keep that in mind as well. Now I'm going to talk about the movie. So as I said, the movie is how I originally experienced this story, so I was a lot more familiar with the movie than I was with the book because I had never read the book before. The movie and the book have very similar vibes. The excitement and everything like that about getting dressed up and going out with your friends is really well translated into the movie. I really, really liked in the movie that they reduced the number of characters that you follow, so you're not following 8 boys, you're following 4 characters, and one of them, instead of being a boy, is a girl. So I liked that because, boys and girls are friends, and they go trick-or-treating. These 4 characters that we do follow are all still completely obsessed with Pip, they love him to death, so that is the same. Tom Skelton is kind of the main character that you follow. He's kind of the leader because Pipkin is not there. So Tom Skelton is the skeleton, Ralph is the mummy, Wally is the gargoyle, the dogs are howling, and Jenny is a witch. One of the big differences between the book and the movie is you find out why Pipkin wasn't in costume a lot sooner in the movie. It's just told to you straight up what is going on with Pipkin and why he needs to be rescued. In the book, they don't find out that stuff until the end. So they don't know why Pipkin isn't already in costume until the end of the book, as they're going through all of these different places and all of these different traditions. In the movie, you know at the very beginning. So if you're gonna watch the movie, you're gonna know the main thing that you find out in the book already. So that was kind of weird. I don't know why they did it like that. So that was one choice that I was like, huh. I enjoyed both the book and the movie. It's just interesting that it was so flipped like that. So I was glad that I had forgotten the movie details so much that I could enjoy this a lot more. I got to discover the reason for the first time again, does that make sense? In the book when I was reading it. The magic in the movie also starts happening a lot sooner than it does in the book, so I thought that that was really interesting as well. I think it makes sense for the movie because once the magic starts happening, it's a lot more engaging. So the book, again, for that reason, was a little slower at first, and once the magic starts to happen and they start to go to these different places, that's when things really pick up. So I thought that it was a good call to make it sooner in the movie, but I enjoyed both, again. Gonna say that over and over again. In the movie, I do think that they hit every single place that they do in the book, if I'm getting that correct. So I do like that they kept all of the different places and all the different time periods and the traditions that you experience. So either story, you're gonna get the full Halloween experience. There's one change in the movie that I didn't love as much as how it was done in the book. At the end of the book, you get a rehashing of all of the different places that they've been and the different experiences that they've had. So you kind of get one last look. In the movie, they don't have that. So I liked the book better for the ending, but again, I liked both. Also keep in mind that this is an older cartoon movie, so it has that older style and that older feeling, and the narrator of both the book and the movie are quite similar, so it's more of a like classic than it is a new style of movie. So for me, because I'm a 90s kid, I really enjoyed the older style because, again, it's just very nostalgic for me. So that's going to be my review of The Halloween Tree by Ray Bradbury, both the book and the movie. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and comment down below if you've experienced this story. Have you watched the movie? Have you read the book? Which one did you like more? Anything else you want me to know, leave it down below, and I will talk to you guys next time.